Just because we didn't have time to talk about transfers this week, and I really want to hit the algorithm this week. I'm going to go for Henok Mulubrhan from Eritrea because he is currently linked to Astana Qazaqstan for next year, according to our sources at Gets Edited
no.
Reports. The African champion right now.
Is
There we
he
go. He's
actually?
riding the Giro, so there we go.
Oh,
Hijacking this feature once again.
He's linked to Astana?
Yeah.
Oh no. That's terrible news.
that's a bit sad. Oh well, they have had a trainers there before, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. Apparently Dainese is rumoured to be going to Trek. I just thought I'd throw that in there since we had one little transfer rumour. I thought I'd just throw that in there. Do we have any news on Jorgensen? Has he responded?
No, I don't think he has.
That's sad. Because we don't want him going to Yumba.
No, he blocked my number, so I can't call him anymore. I think it was the 20 missed calls I gave him. It freaked him out. It's understandable.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go for. Well, let's just keep it easy. Søren Carlsen. I was thinking about doing Jack Rutkin Gray, who's won a race in Norway and seemed to be the only non-Scandinavian or Polish rider in that race. So fair play to him, only 20 years old. But equally, we could have said John Milan for taking his first Giro stage in
Yeah.
Menopause. Henok is going to Astana. That is bad. I don't like this.
I don't like that
You
either.
can't just drop this last minute.
Yeah. That's really ruined my day.
Yeah. What is
Why
this
would he
based
go to
on?
Astana?
Is this because they're semi-Italian and he's in an Italian team, so it's
Uh,
the
Why
natural
couldn't he
move?
just go to Intermarché and it's like him and Binny? Would that not make
Yeah, that's true.
that
That would
bad?
be too predictable.
Yeah, but we like predictable.
No, we don't.
Why not? What's he gonna do at Astana? Be part of Mark Cavendish's lead-up
Oh,
train?
I was about to say that, yeah. He will be.
Yeah, it's
Mark
like
Cavendish will be leading him out next year. Oh, did you see the video on Twitter? Side note about Mark Cavendish. Did you see the video on Twitter that Astana Kazakhstan posted? It was Mark Cavendish sat on like a train, and all the replies are like, "This is the closest Cav's gonna get to a train during this Giro." It was the funniest comment section I think I've seen on cycling Twitter in a while, and that's hard. It doesn't normally make me laugh.
that's
You can
that's
cut that out.
brilliant.
That was a bitchy comment.
Yeah. Nah, Henok will be helping Lutsenko to finish 8th/9th/10th in the tour.
Based
GC.
as hell.
That's literally what he's going to be doing.
Yeah, but like, what
He's
kind of?
he's the African Alexei Lutsenko.
I mean, that's not a bad career.
Who did we compare to Lutsenko the other week? I can't remember, but we just keep
Kevin
on doing this.
Vauclair.
Yeah, we did.
Kevin Vauclair was the French Alexei Lutsenko, and then we said someone else was another version of Alexei Lutsenko. This is just a running thing now.
But now
Everybody's good at
Henok
multiple
is
things.
the Eritrean Lutsenko.
It makes so much sense.
Everyone is. We're gonna go. We'll do like a designated video of who is the Lutsenko of each nationality.
We all have a little bit of Alexei Lutsenko inside of us.
Yeah, we do.
Spiritually, not physically.
But okay, Henok, we'll try and keep that point. What would he do at Astana? Would you advise him to go there or not?
No,
Trek like air trains, Intermarché
Well-
like air trains.
Trek have got one Eritrean, so we got two. Oh, yeah,
Sure.
They're both in the Giro right now.
Yeah, they literally were working in the train today, both of them.
That went well. It wasn't their fault.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
wasn't their
joking.
fault.
I don't even know whose fault it was.
It
People
was
are blaming
Quick Steps for
Ackerman.
pushing Jumbo into them.
It was
No.
Ackerman who pushed into.
No, so Remco in the post-race interview said that there was somebody to blame, but he didn't name drop them. And if you look at the video, it's actually because a rider who rhymes with Schmaden Schmoves pushes Davide Ballerini out of the train. So they're fighting for the same bit of road. Davide Ballerini gets pushed by Schmaden Schmoves. And come on, anonymity. And Davide Ballerini kind of wobbles because he's like just being pushed, like tapped over on the shoulder. And then that causes the incident. I think that's what Remco was alluding to. But yeah, I people are saying Ackerman and so forth, but I think that's unfair.
Yeah.
It looks like it was Schmaden Schmoes' fault.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Henok. I don't know. I'm looking at teams. Where would he fit? He would fit better in almost any outfit. He should just go to like Jayco because they're pretty washed, and he'll actually get opportunities there.
Jayco is such a snooze fest.
I mean, literally, not. Like Simon Yates goes into a race, DNFs within a couple of days. Michael Matthews is fine for like the 10th place in bunch sprints to then hopefully get in. Like he literally has a better chance of winning like medium mountain stages now, like he did at the Tour last year. Like this isn't Michael Matthews of like a few years ago where he was like massively like he needs stages like basically like the Canadian races to do well, of which they don't I don't know, they don't seem to appear in the Grand Tours too much anymore, or like not this year, and which is kind of weird. He'd fit in okay there, considering that they're literally going for Dunbar in GC, which is kind of mad. I feel like he could fit in there. Where else could he go? Like anywhere but Astana. He could go to Trek. He could go to Intermarché. He could go to EF, Cofidis, for crying out loud. Just anywhere that isn't Astana.
Was that Hani? He was in Cofidis for a while.
Yeah,
He was everywhere for a while.
Yeah.
yeah.
But if any team was switched off enough and switched on enough, right, rather, and they saw sort of analytics for Henok Mulubrhan, I feel like they would pick him up. Release a Mulubrhan merchandise line, safe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
literally. I just don't get what he's going to do at Astana though. And speaking of Astana,
Sell a merchandise line.
what is going to happen to Astana when Lutsenko eventually like leaves the World Tour because just from retirement, or are they just planning on keeping him going until he's 45? Like because
That
right,
was
so they
the
literally have
Vinokurov
Lutsenko.
model.
I can't even tell you they have like 20 Kazakhstan riders on their team, and I can't name 15 of them because they're just so random that I'm just like, what's going on here? There doesn't seem to be a structure. It's Lutsenko, Cav, and then just
put some respect on Yevgeny Fedorov's name, please.
Yeah, but you may as well throw Henok in there. Like, I don't know. Like, Henok, is he gonna? If he goes to Astana, he will absolutely have his own opportunities.
Oh, Kudos was in Astana. That was the ride I was thinking of from Metro. Yeah, okay, go on.
Astana just don't really. They kind of occasionally do stuff, but for the sake of his career progression, I would just hope that he doesn't go there because it never really seems to go that great for riders who go there. I think especially like, is David de la Cruz back there now?
Yeah, he is.
That's not gone
What
well.
a homecoming.
Well, anyways, on that note, Henok, don't go to Astana. That's our advice.